Good morning. Good morning. I am so excited to see you guys and to be here. You guys are the dream. This was just an idea that we fathomed about a year ago, and now we're actually sitting together in person, and so it is make my heart so full. Again, my name is Denisha Allen. I'm the founder of Black Minds Matter. And like you heard in the video, we started in 2020 due to the civil unrest after the murder of George Floyd that sparked civil unrest across the nation, really across the country. A lot of organizations were looking internally at their systems, trying to find any remnants of racism or any remnants of injustice for Black people. And we had companies such as syrup bottles and pancake mix that changed their logos in all with all with the point of empowering Black people. But no one was looking at education. No one saw that nationwide 13% of our kids were reading on level and 15 were doing math on level. No one was talking about what's happening in Baltimore with grade inflation and kids not being able to read, or what we recently saw in Minnesota, where 92% of their students are not doing math on grade level. No one was talking about this, and on Monday, we'll hear yet again when the new NAEP scores come out, our nation's report card revealed that more students are not performing on par academically. And we weren't looking at this, and that's why we started Black Minds Matter as a project of the American Federation for Children, to bring awareness to these statistics and to also celebrate the fact that school choice, education freedom, changes these dismal outcomes for our students. And a part of that celebration was you guys, was connecting, highlighting and spotlighting and celebrating Black school founders.
Great. My name is Representative Mesha Mainor. It's good to see some familiar faces. That means that the journey is continuing. The support for Black minds is important. What I do here in Georgia as state representative, I represent actually this community that you're in right now. So I represent Midtown, Atlantic Station, by the AU Center, Georgia Tech, that historic West Side. When children walk through the doors and teachers walk through the doors every day, on the wall it says, "Welcome to your D school. Welcome to your F school." Right? So how do you think that would make a child feel? How are they supposed to even think that they're supposed to be striving for something if that's just what it is? And so in Georgia, you must go to the school in which you are zoned to go to, unless you believe in a choice program. A lot of people in Georgia are against choice, and they're against choice because they feel like it takes money away from the school system. So the problem with that is you think the system is more important than the child. And so I don't believe that the system is more important than the child. I believe the child is more important. And one of the things that I supported last year was the Georgia Special Needs Scholarship Fund. I'm a physical therapist, so working with children with special needs is something that's near and dear to my heart. I got a lot of backlash for supporting that program. And so my question I raised to the opponents of it is, these are children with special needs. Can't we at least treat them like they are special? Can we at least let them go to a school where they can be provided for? And so, you know, I like to tell people that the scholarship fund does not actually take money away from teachers, because guess what? At the other school, there's a teacher, right? And so another thing that I learned along the way is I spent a lot of time doing teacher advocacy, because the way politics is, it'll paint people that believe in choice as an evil person and someone evil. And so I do a lot of teacher advocacy to just say, you know what, how do you feel about choice? And guess what? Most of the teachers, a lot of them have children with special needs, so they participate in the special needs program. A lot of them live in communities where the schools are DNF, and they don't want their child to go to a school with a DNF, and so they let their children go outside of the school with choice. And what I learned is that the teachers actually, they're a part of this union, if you will, this bureaucratic program only because they need some certain resources, right? But they don't necessarily believe in all of the structure and stringency of it. And the last thing I want to say before we go into the fireside chat is schools and teachers. The way, this is something else that I've been advocating for. I'm on the education committee at the Capitol. One of the other things I've been advocating for is, right now we're teaching kids that 1 + 1 is 5, right? And we're teaching them that because things just don't add up. So we need to start teaching 1 + 1 is 2. Let's just be real. Let's be truthful about what's going on. The other thing is kids are coming out of the womb on cell phones, right? Everybody knows an infant. I'm serious. Everybody knows an infant that can swipe. If you do not know an infant that can swipe, raise your hand. Exactly. And so with that being said, we really need to be expanding how we're teaching. You know, robotics should be just part of the curriculum. It shouldn't be something that you only get in a charter school or a private school. It should be something that you get on Simpson Road, where I grew up. And that's just what I want to leave you with before we do this fireside chat.